Can you tell us a bit about your work on Community and going from doing stand-up and improv and what it's like, with this kind of a script? Is it a little constraining? Do you have any freedom?
Not constraining at all. If anything, I think teaching is a lot like doing stand-up. At least, like my dad is, he's retired economics professor, like 35 years. And as a kid, I would go to his, I would go to his office, and I'd see, and when I was in college, I actually took a class of his, and I noticed when you're teaching, when you got something, when you got your subject matter down pat, it's like doing stand-up. He's crowd work, he's improv. He's got an act, he's got that curriculum that he's honed down for years, and then he just kind of interacts with the crowd, and and it really is like working the crowd like a stand-up. And so I found, I was kind of wondering, like, when would my stand-up roots really kind of pay off? Because I've been very careful about, like, trying to make sure I'm an actor first, and using whatever I can, and using whatever I've done in life really to enhance the acting. And this one, really, the stand-up really came into play, and it was just become a natural fit. So I think a lot of stand-up and improv, and they have a tight script, but they let me improvise a lot. They do. I mean, they're really, and I don't need to, and because the scripts are so good, but they let me. So I'm really happy about that.
One last quick question. So you mentioned bringing real life experiences into it, but where do you bring the evil from?
I think the evil is he's angry. He's angry out of insecurity about being a teacher, not a professor, out of being an Asian teacher, an Asian Spanish teacher, as opposed to a Caucasian or Spanish professor. He's got a big inferiority complex. He's a small man. He's a Napoleonic, insecure, angry man, and I think it's just out of fear. So he yells at everybody out of fear. He's really afraid of himself. So.
Well, thank you. It's a great show. We look forward to watching more of it.
So much, Tom. I appreciate it. Thank you. The best in hyperlocal reporting. LAist. Laist.
That's going to be in our public service.
Well, you have to kind of pay. You got to talk to my manager, pay me. This is a 5-figure deal. I'll say LAist for 5-figure. Whatever. We'll talk about that. That's off the record. LAist. LAist.